how is it possible that a former pop icon over here in the United Kingdom seems to have landed a role that would perfectly suit a wannabe person herself, none other than the former cable TV actress Meghan Markle? As ever, let me explain. Morning, how are you? Nice to see you today. Thank you so much for taking the time out to join me. We'll have a quick wave. By the way, can I just update you about Luna, the cat that we shared with you the other day, whose owner Robbie has kept me informed, because if you remember, Luna of course was having an antibiotic injection and wasn't feeling the best of health. How is she now? Doing terrifically well, and all thanks to those wonderful comments that you made below. So if you want to wish Luna continued recovery, feel free. But it's nice, isn't it, to know that they're getting better and all that sort of stuff. According to Robbie, eating very well, sleeping a lot and demanding a lot more. You kind of know at that point, don't you? Animals are on the mend. I'm sure you'll agree. As ever, to your royal story of the day. Now it's interesting this, because I've worked with many girl bands over the years, and they get on and they don't get on. Do you know what I mean? There's always a fight, because if you get 5 girls together, 6 girls, 3 girls, at some point they're going to sort of decombust. Even the girls of Bananarama, that were a threesome, decided basically they could only work as a twosome after many years together and much success. Now, of course, one band that did so well in the 1990s, over 25 years ago now, is none other than the Spice Girls, and Ginger Spice was a big part of that particular band. Now, she shocked a lot of people recently by turning up over at the White House in Washington. But why was she there? And why was Meghan Markle, I've been told, less than impressed? Let me explain. Now, some might say, of course, that Geri Halliwell has had an amazing career when you think about it, because she enjoyed phenomenal success as part of the Spice Girls, #1s around the world, a multi-millionairess by the time she was 30. And then, of course, she decided to go solo and sing of a wannabe Madonna. But a couple of days ago, she turned up as the literacy ambassador for the Barbara Bush Foundation, also to plug her very latest children's book, of which she gave a very special reading. But according to a very well-placed source, this wouldn't be a role that Meghan Markle would simply turn down. Oh, the honour to get inside the White House. And apparently, according to that very well-placed source, and we have to say allegedly, when Meghan had her book out, whether it was children's or not, Remember the Bench, apparently she put something of a bid in so that she too could actually read it to certain individuals. Guess where? At the White House. Oh yes, apparently a lot of people inside the White House wanted to wait and see just how well the book did. And then as the ongoing battle and explosion between, of course, His Majesty the King, Queen Camilla, and of course his youngest son, Prince Harry, well, things took a downward turn and they sort of, well, shall we say, slightly forgot about it. But seeing Geri Halliwell there this week, I've been told from an excellent source, has reignited Miss Markle's passion to make sure that she too, at some point, can get inside the White House. And she sees this in her charitable role as a children's author, ambassador, whatever you want to call her, the perfect way. The only problem is, Geri Halliwell's stuck in that role. But for how much longer? Once Meghan gets on the phone or possibly starts to write a letter in that now infamous calligraphy. Neil Sean in the very heart of London. By the way, if you think I'm out of breath, I'm not. It's just the pollen in the trees. Bye-bye.